Hello friends, welcome you all. And today in this class, we will learn how to generate a generic method to handle different kind of data type. So let's say we have the data type like int a as the, let's say we do have some value like 13 over here, and we have a string, and string, let's say it is b, and we have the string value as hello. And then another different type of data type, we can have char as C, and let's say the value of this char is D. And then what we want to create one method. We want to create one method that can handle all these data type. Will it be possible? Let's see. So the method that we can generate is, let's say, public static void, and then let's say I want to say print value. The method name is print value, and this is the body of the method. And here I want to print the value of any of the data type. Let's say here I have this system out.println. Either I can take like here a, and I can give the in the argument section I can put int a. So this method, if I will call this method here, and I'll put print value, and then here in the print value, if I will give a over there, then this method will give me the value for this integer, right? So even if I will, let's run the program and see what this method will be going to do for us. So it is giving me 13. And if I will put here, let's say I want to put B here, then it is freaking out that B is not is not the same data type that we are giving here in this argument section for this print value. So it will not return us B, right? So what can we do for this kind of issues? What we will be doing, we can generate another method. We can generate the same method like this. Let's say I have another method, and I can put here string, and for to this string we can give any variable name, right? And now this B is okay. If I will run this program now, it will give me the value as hello. And for printing this char value, what I have to do, I will be having another method, and in this another method, I have to put the the in the argument section, I have to give the data type as char. And now if I will run this program, it will give me the value. Oh, we have to change it here. Let's say I want this C, so I will be doing this C over there. Uh, and now if I will run the program, then it is giving me the value as D. Right. So that's the thing over there, that whichever method we calling from here to here, they have different type of arguments. So that's how we are doing what we are doing over here. We are doing method overloading, and we are creating same name method with different arguments, and all the three methods are like almost similar. Right. So what can we do so that we can generate only one single method, and that single method could handle all these value in, like, instead of three methods, we can generate a one single method that can handle all these data type. So what can we do for that? We can do public, we can do static void. Let's say the same thing we're doing, print value, and here we are giving the uh, body of the method, right? So what we can do for the generic method, after this public static and before void, we can put a generic data type. And to put that generic data type, the thing what we have to do is, in the diamond signature, what we have to put here, capital E. So this part of the method signature, this part of the method signature will represent that this method is a generic method. And if we hover over here, you can see various methods dot generic print value, right? So here in the argument section, what we have to put, we have to put e, and to this e, let's say we are giving a value as a, right? And then what we have to do next in the body section, we have to tell the system that this e is like we can say that this e represents what? This e is equals to, let's say, a, and this e we are giving the variable type, let's say x, right? So what can we do here? We can say that just return us this value, and this is so like print the value as x. So this method will be called as the generic method. Now all these three methods are not required. This single method can handle all the values. Let's see how. Let's see. Let me put a over here. Now if I will be putting a over here and I will run the program, it will give me 13. And now instead of a, if I'll be putting b over there, it will be giving me the value of b here. And if I'll put C over there, and if I'll run this code, it is giving me D. So that's how we can create a generic method to handle different kind of data type. So I hope this will help. Thank you very much for watching. Please do share, like, and subscribe.